Hey guys, today I'll be showing you how to make an A-train move today. Which just looks like this. I didn't add VFX, but I did add sound effects. Now that is how you make the actual move. Let me show you how to actually do this instead of just showing you. Because a lot of tutorials I've seen are pretty much just glorified versions of the tutorials, and I don't really like that. So let me teach you how to make an actually good move. Let's go. So here is pretty much the studio of the A-train move. I didn't want to add VFX. I can do that later because I'm not here to teach you VFX. I'm here to teach you how to make the move. Now there's always going to be a startup, and then you add the running. So let me click new timeline, and let's go all the way over here. So first off, my go-to is always the Great Flashing. I don't know what it is about it. It just feels like a good startup. So let's go to Great Flashing. There we go. And then pretty much that's all you got to do. All you need is a good startup. You just really need a good startup, like pretty much animation. That's all you need. It doesn't have to be the Great Flashing. You can literally do the this. Like you could do this. You could do the Atomic Slash. Like you can do pretty much whatever you want. My go-to is just the Great Flashing because it feels like a good startup for a run. You just have to get something that looks like it's going into a run, otherwise the transition between the run loop and the actual startup just won't really feel as good. But let me get back into it because I'm not trying to waste your guys' time. I want this to be a quick tutorial. So that's all you need. And then all you got to do is add a hitbox just right here. You just go to you just go to the toolbox, you click hitboxes, you click standard, and then you just make it really small just so it doesn't hit anybody else. By really small, I mean really small. I want it to only hit the person. Then you just do, hey, editor me here, I just wanted to say that you have to go to main, and then you have to go to victim targeting and turn off ignore self, so the run actually does go in transition, because if that is off, or on, sorry, then you will end up not transitioning to the run, and your move will just stop. I just wanted to tell you guys that now. You just do conditions, you bypass everything, because you don't want to end up you don't want to miss the run, and it just look bad. Hit react, you want to go ahead and turn that off. You don't need this at all. In fact, you don't need any of this at all because it's not really here to do that. You just need to get branches as well. And you click add branch to the hit branches, slot 1. There you go. Let's add the name A-train move test. You can make it whatever you want. And then you just get a run, which can literally be anything. It could be the emote, the run. It could be, like I usually go to a splitting run, but you can also do last breath run. And then you just click this. Let's go away from load. Then you scroll down here, you click loop. You can loop it as long as you want, but my go-to is a second and 300 milliseconds around here. And then what I like to do, you can add a whiff, or you could just make it where it does anything. My go-to is sky ripping whiff. And you want to add it a little bit before the move ends, just so it transitions better. And you click extra, you can make it where this fades out, and then you make this fade in because you don't want it to look bad. There you go. Now you pretty much got a whiff. So let's grab another standard hitbox. Let's keep it in front of here. This is all we need. Then all we have to do is scroll down to placement. You click weld and keep it at humanoid root part. You can make it head for all I care. I'm not here to change anything. It's just better if you do humanoid root part so it moves along with the character better. I like to do visible in game so people can see it. Let's go to loop. Let's set the hit interval to 0.03. Re-hit cooldown 0.01. If you want to make it where you can only hit somebody once, that's fine. I'm not going to, just so it's a little better. You turn off stop on branch, and then you do on hit. You set the damage to 100. If it's an A-train move, it doesn't matter what you set it to. This is your move that you're making. I'm just showing you how to do it. You can make it destroy trees, whatever. I'm not, this is all up to you. You can make it where ragdolls the player. Yeah. That's pretty much it. You can make it where it bypasses everything. Make sure that you have, so it doesn't hit yourself, so you go to victim targeting. Make sure this is on. Absolutely make sure this is on, because you do not want to end up hurting yourself trying to do this. You can make it a projectile. I'd prefer it not to, just in my own opinion. But let's go to loop, and then let's set the loop time to right around the whiff. Now, I'm not here to show you sound effects design or all that. You guys can do whatever you want with that. That is up to you. But yeah, that's all I did wrong. And you use it again. Now you've got an A-turn move. But you may be wondering, why didn't I move? Question mark. Well, let me show you why. We don't have movement yet. So you click insert, you go to movement, custom velocity, so you can aim it, because every other one isn't really as good. And then you go to duration. You can set it as long as you want. I just recommend making it around when he jumps. The width is whatever. You can make the fallout 1, and then you set the end to 0, just so it doesn't slow down. And then you copy this again. This is for the slow down. So you set this to 1, fallout to 0.97. This is just my personal preference. There you go. If you want extra effects, you can just go to effects, creator when they hit. But like, I like to make the creator a lot bigger, just so it feels more powerful. There you go. You can also make the custom velocity just a little bit more like this, but that's a little too little, so I'm just gonna set it to around 9.5. There you go. Now we've got the move to work. You can set the speed of this to be really fast if you want. I'm not gonna show you sound effects design, but yeah, I don't know why the creator was over there, but that's fine. It might just be a bug. But here's normally what it would look like with the sound effects. There's a little bit of after image and effects, which aren't really that hard to do. You can just set that yourself, and I'll show you guys how to do this once everything works just fine. I don't want to make a buggy move, just show people how to make it. Yeah, that's all. That's how you make an A-turn move, guys, or a running move. It's pretty simple. Have a nice day.